Children, in playing with numbers, let's learn to find HCF by long division method. It uses successive division. It will become clear from the following question. Now, consider first two numbers and divide bigger number by smaller number. So 436 will get divided by 398. It will go with 1 and I get 38 remainder. Now this 38 will become the divisor and 398 will be the dividend. So I write here 398. It will go with 10 and I will get 18 remainder. Now this 18 will become the divisor and 38 will become the dividend. So I write here 38. Now 18 2s are 36 here. I will get 2 remainder. Now this 2 will become the divisor and 18 will become the dividend. So I write here 18. Now 2 9s are 18. Children, continue the division till remainder is 0. Now the last divisor is the HCF of the first two numbers. Now I will divide the third number with the HCF of the first two numbers. So 542 divided by 2. It will go with 2. Then it will go with 7. And then it will go with 1. So the HCF is the last divisor. So here HCF of the three given numbers is 2. Children, HCF is a useful skill in real life. So let's apply HCF in a real life situation. Now my room measures 30 meter by 18 meter and I want to cover the area of the room with the largest square tile of same size. So the word is largest. So I have to find out the highest common factor of 30 and 18. So let's find out. 30 divided by 18. It will go with 1 and I get 12 remainder. And then it will get divided by 1 again. And I get 6 remainder. Then 6 2s are 12. Now the largest square tile that can I have is of 6 by 6 meters. Now let's relate these divisions to our situation. So here you can see a room measuring 30 meter by 18 meters. Now the largest square tile that can I have is of 18 by 18 meter. So I will cut somewhere here. Now I am left with 12 by 18 meters. So you can relate here to the first division. So 12 by 18 will be left. So I can't take 18 by 18 because still some area is left. Now the largest square tile I can have is of 12 by 12 meters. So I will put a cut over here. Now I am left with 6 by 12 meter. So you can relate here 6, 12. Okay, now the largest square tile that can I have now is of 6 by 6 meters and 2 such tiles will cover the whole area. So here I will put 2 tiles and here I can put 4 tiles and here I can put 9 tiles. So total I will require 15 such tiles. I hope children now you can relate HCF to your everyday life also. Now let's move to exercise 5.5. First question is, which of the following are co-prime numbers? Children, remember two numbers are co-prime if their highest common factor is 1. So let's find out the HCF of 30 and 12. Now it will go with 2. I get 6 remainder. Now it will go with 2. So the HCF of the two numbers is 6. So they are not co-prime. Not co-prime. Now let's try the second part. Now here 21 will get divided by 8. Now it will go with 2. 5 will be the remainder. Now it will go with 1. 3 is the remainder. Again it will go with 1. 2 is the remainder. Now again it will go with 1. And now it will go with 1 2s are 2. So the HCF is 1. So these two numbers are co-prime. Let's move to the next question. Find the greatest number which divides 228, 305 and 382, leaving remainders 3, 5 and 7 respectively. Now the question states that if we divide 228 by the required number, the remainder will be 3. Similarly, if we divide 305 by the required number, the remainder is 5. And if we divide 382 by the required number, then remainder is 7. Now this means if we subtract the respective remainders from the numbers, they should be exactly divisible by the required number. So the required number is HCF of, we have to subtract respective remainders from the given numbers. So 228 minus 3, 305 minus 5 and 382 minus 7. So we get here HCF of 225, 300 and 375. Now consider first two numbers and divide 300 by 225. It will go with 1 and I get here 75 remainder. Then it will go with 3. Okay, now the HCF of first two numbers is 75. Now I will divide the third number 375 by the HCF of the first two numbers, that is 75. So I write here 75. Now it will go with 5. So the last divisor is the HCF of the three numbers. So the required number is 75. Let's move to the next question. Now children, this is similar question to the previous question, but the difference is that here the remainder is 5 in each case. So the question is find the greatest number which divides 245 and 1029, leaving remainder 5 in each case. So here the required number is HCF of 245 minus 5 and 1029 minus 5. So it is HCF of 240 and 1024, and I hope children you can solve it further. Now children, let's move to the next question. Now question number 8. Determine the length of the longest tape which can be used to measure exactly the length 6 meter 58 centimeter 9 meter 40 centimeter and 11 meter 28 centimeter. Now here the word is the longest. So we need to find out the highest common factor of the three numbers. For that, first we need to convert into centimeters. So 6 meter 58 centimeter will be 600 plus 58 centimeters, which is equal to 658 centimeters. Then we have 900 plus 40 centimeters, which is equal to 940 centimeters. Then we have 1100 plus 28 centimeter. It is equal to 1128 centimeter. So here the required length of the tape is equal to HCF of 658, 940 and 1128. So let's find out the HCF. So consider first two numbers and divide 940 by 658. Now it will go with 1 and we get here 282 remainder. Now it will go with 2 and we get here 564 and we get remainder 94. Now it will go with 3. Now here the last divisor is 94. So the HCF of the first two numbers is 94. Now let's divide the third number, that is 1128 by 94 by the HCF of the first two numbers. So 94 12s are 1128. So the required number is the HCF, which is 94 centimeter. So length of the longest tape is equal to 94 centimeters. Now 658 can be measured exactly in 7 times. 940 centimeter can be measured exactly in 10 times and 1128 can be measured exactly in 12 times. I hope this question is clear to you. Now let's move to the next question. A room measures 4.8 meters and 5.04 meters. Find the size of the longest tile that can be used to tile the floor without cutting any tile. So here children, again the word is longest. So we have to find out the highest common factor of 4.8 meters and 5.04 meters. For that, first let's convert meters into centimeters, and we know that 1 meter is equal to 100 centimeter. So let's multiply numbers with 100. So 4.8 into 100 centimeters. If you solve, you will get 480 centimeters. Similarly, 5.04 into 100 centimeter and you will get here 504 centimeters. So here the required number or the required size of the required tile is HCF of 480 and 504. So let's find out. So 504 divided by 480. Now it will go with 1 and we get 24 remainder. Then it will get divided by 20 and the last divisor is 24. So the required number or the length of the longest square tile is 24 centimeters. Children, Now you will do these questions of exercise 5.5. Question number 1, second and fourth part. Question number 2, first and third part. Question number 4, 7 and 11. Thank you, children.